outfit. I'm trying to crank out as much as I can while my son is napping. This is gonna be more of me reacting to cringy old videos I used to post on Facebook while I was in my MLM. This is a live video, so if it looks like I'm skipping around, it's because I am.
Come here, baby girl. You guys already know I'm obsessed with my dog, so don't even. She's gonna be a part of this. She's a part. Say what up, baby girl. Say what up. All right. So hey guys, we got a couple peepers on. I'm gonna give it like two more seconds, I swear. So I wanted to get like uber personal with everybody on my Facebook. So
like, it's just me. My voice sounds, I feel like it sounds like how it does now, although I'm talking weird. I'm not sure why. It doesn't sound low and raspy like in the other ones, right?
I want to tell you guys a little bit about where I come from and about just like kind of quick, like what I've been through and how that led me in the long run to join this business. But first, Tecate is garbage, just so you guys know. But it came like in a pack of 12 and you try all the beers and whatever, it is what it is. So, backstory, I'm from Michigan. We moved here in 2012 and we moved here, and then like a year and a half later, I moved back to Michigan and I was living with a bunch of friends. And I love them. I love all of them dearly, and I still talk to each and every one of them to this day, but it was not a positive situation for me to be like living in that time of my life. Anyway, so I had heard about like seasonal depression from living in Michigan, and I always thought like everyone was like such a wuss. Like everyone was like, oh, I have seasonal depression. I looked down on everybody who said that, and I was like, grow up, man. Like, you know, buck up. Like, it's not real. And I didn't know that I had that for like 17 years of my life. So here I am, like, I don't know, I was like 18, 19, moving back to Michigan from Tucson, from being exposed to sunshine all day, every day, to nothing. And so here I am in Michigan. I hadn't seen the sun in probably like a week or two. And I had no money. I was depressed. I was doing things that I will never talk to a soul about again.
I couldn't talk about it because I was in this MLM and it didn't fit the mold. It wasn't what good girls do. It didn't fit the image that was prescribed to me, and it wasn't Christian activity. So of course I couldn't talk about it online.
So I was doing all of that, and I was asking my mom. I reached out and I was like, hey, like, I don't know what to do. You know, it became apparent that I was seasonally depressed, and that hit me really hard. And so I called my mom naturally, and I was like, hey mom, like, what do I do? And she tells me, you know, get all this stuff. And I was like, I have $5 to my name. I can't buy anything but McDonald's, and fast food makes me sick. If you guys know me, it makes me sick to my stomach. So I was like, I have $5 till I get a job.
Let's use mental illness to recruit for your MLM. If you remember in the video, I reacted to the really long one that I split into two parts. They spoke about using everything about you, everything that describes you, traumatic or not, to relate to people, to ultimately get them to join your business as a customer. But if the MLM gods are willing, they will join as a distributor. That, I feel like, is manipulation. I am no expert in all of these things. It's just my experience. This is just my opinion. But I think that's just called manipulation.
While I was there in Florida visiting, and I had stayed in touch with her on Facebook. And so I was like doing all these things, whatever. And, you know, for like 6 months, I had seen her like posting on her social media about like these weirdo rap things. And I was like, this girl's like crazy. Like, what is she doing? And so I was like totally judgmental. And I was like, this is so stupid. Like, it's run by some guy. And I was like a bit of a feminist. So I was just like, it's just some guy controlling women or whatever.
And really quick, so I went from some weird version of feminism to pick me. I was in this pick me phase probably from like 2016 to like, if I'm being real, 2018.
And I was like, they look so stupid, but I didn't like, I still followed her. I still like stalked her life because she had her positive pants on too. So I was like, Avi, like I want to be a part of that. So I reached out to her when I finally made it to Georgia, and I was like, I gotta know what you got going on. What you got going on? And I was like, tell me about this business. So I drove down to Florida a number of times. We talked about the business and whatever. And that was like November, December, January.
My favorite part is that I'm leaving out so much real life context. I didn't go down to Florida a million times to talk to her about the business. I was doing other things, and sometimes we would hang out and talk about the business because I wanted to know things. And I'm like an in-person kind of gal. You can either text me or see me in person. I hate phone calls. And I felt safer doing it because we had talked about the business so much in person, which is important to me to make me feel like I could put my faith in this business.
And then in February, I think like February 11th or 12th, I finally joined. Gotta take a sip. Finally joined. Yeah, it's so gross. It's like sewer water. So finally joined, and it has been the most amazing like journey of my life. Cause I joined just as like a backup plan, you know. Cause I don't know if you guys know me, but I have like a huge problem with authority, and I've got an attitude like nobody else. I hate being told what to do. Can't take it. So I needed that for backup. Like just what if I like threw an attitude at work because some customer told me the sky was green and I was like, it's blue, look at it.
You could also just grow up, do your job just like everyone else is, but okay.
You know, so I was like, I need this just in case, and then, you know, other reasons. And, you know, it became this whole thing that I didn't even know it could be. Like, I came in contact with all these other people in the business who just, they were so, like, vibrant. Like, their personalities were so vibrant. And I was like, oh, like, there's other people like me out there. There's other people who have...
Because I was just a ray of sunshine IRL. No, I wasn't. I gravitated toward these people because, like I was saying in this video, I had seasonal depression. I'm still dealing with it. It doesn't just like fizzle out or go away. So of course I needed these positive people to be around to try to like help keep my mood up because I was in a vulnerable place. Of course I'm attracted to positivity when that's what my life is lacking. So in these MLMs, when you see the post, or you pick an MLMer that you're drawn to because they probably are offering the things that you want. What do people want in general? Money, happiness, friends, freedom to live their life, everything an MLM promises you. And their personalities seemed so vibrant because they were putting on a facade too, and maybe not to the degree I feel like I was, but still, like everyone puts their best foot forward, and typically people, especially in this MLM, aren't gonna air their dirty laundry, so of course they seem like everything's great and positive, and of course I'm drawn to that. Hello, how do you not see through it?
People like me out there. There's other people who have like a business-oriented mindset that I never even knew I had until I met all of these people, like online, and I get to meet them in February on the 8th, and I get to meet the rest of my team. I'm so excited. I can't even believe I'm going. Anyways, but I don't know, I just get so pumped. But anyways, so yes, that's like one of like the dozens and dozens of reasons why I joined ItWorks, was just to be around.
Okay, this one is 10 minutes and 48 seconds long. I titled it, Can I Be Honest With You? I guarantee I probably thought I was being honest, and I was just kind of being a dick. Let's see if I can sweat through my jacket.
Hey guys. What's up? I got my coffee. This is only number 3 today, so I'm doing really good. Usually I would have had number 3 by like 11. Like 11 or 1 in the afternoon. But I'm kind of like a total addict, so it's fine. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to get on. All right, we got a couple people on. So I wanted to talk to you guys about what's hard. Hard for me isn't this business, isn't like posting on my...
I'm gonna guess this is where I make everyone feel like shit for having reasons they don't want to join this business, not because they think it's hard, like they're working construction and building homes for a living. I'm just gonna gaslight everyone.
Social media and following up with people, because that's literally all I do. But what's hard for me was a year and a half ago, I was working 3 jobs. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I went and I nannied. And then at 8 o'clock in the morning, when I got off from that job, I went to my other job until 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night. And on the weekends, you know what I did? The same thing. I woke up and I went to my cart girl job. And I was there all day and I made like $6.50 an hour plus tips. And I don't know if you guys ever worked in food and bev, but working off tips is not fun, especially when you make below minimum wage. So it's just like always a gamble. That was hard for me. It was hard for me to be exhausted and to never sleep and to never have money. Like I couldn't pay my rent.
Yeah, and that's true. That sucked. Working a million jobs at one time, that was very hard. I don't want to go back to that for anything.
It was hard for me. Hard for me was having no friends. And I lived in the middle of Georgia and I knew the only people I knew were the people I lived with, and I barely knew them. I went to high school with this one girl, but we weren't really friends. And then I lived, and then her husband, I didn't know him at all. I met him at a wedding and was just like, cool, yeah, I'll live with you guys. So I didn't have friends. I didn't have any money. And when I found this business, it was a very good friend of mine. I saw her posting and I thought she was nuts. And then I saw she was making money and I was like, I don't even know what this is. Like, she looks crazy. And then I saw she was making like real money. And I was like, if she can post on her social media, I don't really care if she's selling Cheez-Its and nachos. I'm doing it because I'm going to go make that same money she's doing. And if she can be confident about it, so can I. So I told a couple people about what I was planning on doing. And they're like, you're already busy enough. Most of those things are scams anyway. You'll never make a dime. You shouldn't do that. You're always going to be on your phone, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, you know what? Hold up. Because what's hard for me is to be as tired and as broke as I am right now. And I was 21. There's nothing fun about being 21 and not having any money to go out. Let me tell you, okay? So that was hard for me. But I said to myself one day, I don't really care what everyone else has to say because everyone else can't pay my bills for me. Everyone else can't, give me my...
This is annoying and it goes on for way too long, but I am scarred for life with lies, whether it's with live videos. I don't care who's doing them. All I can feel is this gross feeling of when I used to do them too. And this is the kind of stuff I put out.
Hello. So it would appear that I stopped recording this video at this point, probably because my son woke up from his nap. And I just do this like when he's sleeping. So he probably woke up and I never remembered to finish reacting to this video, which I think is fine because it's literally the same crap for I think like 20 minutes straight. So you guys pretty much get the picture. But so this is going to be my outro with my pimple patches and whatever. But I appreciate you guys watching. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you're watching, please subscribe. It would help me out so much because my goal is to eventually get paid more than I ever did when I was in my MLM. And I think that would just be the funniest, haha. So thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next one.